in America, especially if you live in New York City, because they just passed legislation on 2.13. Google it. New York 2.13. This article was published on November 22nd, 2023 by Armstrong Economics, and it was put up on LinkedIn. You guys can find this article very easily. This article on 2.13 is stating that the now has legal authority to remove residents from their homes and force them into quarantine camps. There is no age restriction. Children can be removed from their homes without parental consent. They do not need to warn citizens when they are coming or how long they must be quarantined. You will be required to take any steps the state mandates, including taking medications against your will. There is no due process, no court hearing, and no rule of law, as the government may now abduct citizens in the name of public health. It goes on to state, you may not even take a test to determine if you are sick. The state has full authority over you and your body. This is one of the most restrictive and oppressive pieces of legislation to pass in U.S. history and nullifies our freedoms. There is one last chance to save New Yorkers, and that is the Court of Appeals. If they can do this in New York, they can do it anywhere. We must raise awareness of what is actually going on before it's too late. Do you understand what that legislation is saying? That they can kidnap you, break into your home just because they think you're sick, and put you in a quarantine camp and force you to take medications against your will. Does that sound like freedom to you? Because to me it sounds like a dictatorship where they can come in and remove you or your children and force you to do things against your will because they think that you are sick. My fellow Americans, we need to stand up and stop this legislation. We need to stand up and come together and take back our freedom and our liberty in this country. It's up to you to do the right thing, because government is going to continue to push its will on the American people. And if you don't stand up and fight, all hope is lost in this country. Google New York 2.13 and read the article for yourself, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. We need to stand up. Vote for Anthony Hudson and vote for your freedom, because as Americans, we deserve better. Now's the time. Enough is enough. Stand up, fellas.